every dual sword stance is just like, let's do one, bitch. Dex Dakra. This is quite a unique weapon, not because it's good, but at the time I'm recording this video, this is the only existing variant of the Dakra weapon. The first one being the Dakra Prime. And to be honest, we can't even compare these weapons because one is a single sword and the other one are dual swords. If we were to compare it stats wise, it would be pretty much a straight downgrade, other than the status and some more stuff that's probably not even relevant, like slam attack, slam radius, or blocking angle. But then we have to compare the Dex Dakra to some weapons like the, let's say, dual swords. Swords. We'll have to compare it with like the dual ether that used to be a piece of garbage, but now is quite a good weapon. And guess what? Yeah, it's pretty much a straight downgrade to the dual ether. So dual ichor, kind of same, better on status, worse on crit. Dual Camus Prime, downgrade. Dual carries, I've just forgot this even existed. It's just here. Dual Raza, yeah, a lot of weapons are much better than this. I would say that this weapon fits between regular or just above some of the non-prime or non-special version of dual swords, dual weapons, but it's gonna be behind some other weapons, just like the dual ether. The dual ether is just much better. So, status-wise, why? Attack speed is bad. Critical chances, The status is quite good, and also is mainly slash, which is also good. So let's take a look on the builds. This is the standard build I've made. You probably can make better than these. Pretty much on my videos, there's no definite truth. I will never say like this is it. There's no other no other option than what I'm showing you, but probably could make something better than this, but I was not able to do something better than this. The stance, swirling tire, matching the polarity, as pretty much as every dual sword stance is just like, let's do one, bitch. All of them have a lifting or a guaranteed lifting of enemies. And yeah, condition overload, good. Fury, we need attack speed on this thing. Viral, as we have flash. And heat to help with reducing some armor. And also another element to give us more melee damage. Sacrificial steel is just able to put the weapon above 50% critical chance. That's good. I had no idea what to do with the Neramon slot, so I've put Karna's Mandible and Organ Shatter for some critical damage. So let's see how the weapon performs. Ooh. Alright. Not bad by any means. Pretty much. There's no... I can't say that there's no bad melee weapon, but with the mods we have for melee, pretty much no weapon or no melee weapon is bad. You can just make them work. So as you can see, the weapon works. To make this fully work, you're probably gonna need 3 forma. I've added 4 forma because I I clearly have a problem, and I went ahead and bought a Riven for this. Okay. And yeah, another good option that I actually found out that works better for this weapon is a combo build. Leaping moves, blood rush and stuff. As if you put the attack speed on the weapon, it will actually attack quite fast. I mean, the number of strikes, and you'll be able to put that combo counter up quite fast. Okay, 3 enemies. Of course, 3 tough enemies. We're already up to 7 times. Let's get to our maximum to see the real potential of a combo build. Of course, you're not going to be using heavy attack. If you want, you could make a build to use your heavy attack and put some heavy attack efficiency. Let's just see what we can do. Few attacks in order to kill stuff. Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good. Of course, the dual... God, that guy got melted. The dual eater could just do the same, but better. So, yeah. I think the only reason for you to use this is for the aesthetics and this different effect on the slam attack. Other than that, I see no reason for that. I'm also going to show you my Riven builds. It's... oh my god, I really couldn't get a better roll than this. I've wasted like 30k or something, Endo. It is a shame. But it's here. So, critical chance was the best thing I could pull out. And code, that was it. And it's not much better than the standard build. It does have a great Riven disposition, maximum. It is a little bit better than the first build, but not that much. Yep. Alright, so as this is a dual swords, and as I've said before, pretty much all of these stances have a guaranteed lifting up attack. You could try the, what is it called? Enduring Affliction, status chance on lifted enemies. But I've tried and I can't really tell if it is an upgrade. So yeah, I'll leave that up to you. Of course, you can always increase the weapon damage using buffs. You can use your arcanes, you can use your Warframe abilities, you can even use the Kavat, or what else? Yeah, I think the Kavat is the only thing you can use actually. It's probably other stuff, but I'm not gonna remember now. You can use Sentinel weapons to trigger the condition overload even more, you know. What are we gonna try today? Let's just go with Herald, what we usually do. Put our corrosive projection. As you know, the previous tests were made with this build. As if you've watched my previous videos, I usually don't use anything to affect the weapon damage directly, just like corrosive projection or arcanes or anything like that. I like to test the weapon's not raw damage, but the raw potential of the weapon. But now let's use the corrosive projection. Let's put on the Arcane Fury as we'll be critting, and also the Arcane Avenger. We're gonna get a guaranteed critical and increased damage, and also let's use the Herald's Portability. Or is, no, it's not gonna, oh yeah, it's gonna. This is gonna be the first build, not even using the combo one. Of course, everything will melt. Just like that. Oh my god, look at that. Pretty good. With buffs, pretty much every weapon becomes a really good weapon. Not even gonna bother putting the caveat and some more stuff because it would just be... we would just get into rare crits. That's pretty much it. Now we get into the part of the video where I'm gonna share my opinion on the weapon. To be honest, I would expect some more. I mean, there's pretty much no bad melee. Of course, you can always make a weapon good. You just have to throw the right buffs on it. Apart from the mods, of course. But as I said before, the only reason you would use this weapon is pretty much for the aesthetics and this different effects, which is also pretty much aesthetics. Because the dual eater is just a straight upgrade from this. It is just a straight upgrade. I mean, if you would even compare this Dex Dakra to the Dakra Prime, it is a straight downgrade. A straight downgrade. Just take a look. More attack speed, more critical chance, more critical damage, best follow through. Blah! Just much better, the Dakra Prime. And talking about the dual eater, I had really no idea when I just actually took a look on this when I got the Riven for it. I was like, why did I got a Riven for the dual eater? This is such a bad weapon. Then I went ahead and looked at the weapon, looking at the status, like, when did they buff this that I didn't see in the weapons? Now it's like, wow, so good. So, this is quite an old build. I haven't touched this weapon in quite a while. Let's see what it can do. It's probably much better than the Dex Dakra. Oh my god! Everything just melted. And I think the Riven is not even that good. Also has a full disposition, but look at this, cold and heat. Wow. One thing that I did like to use on the Dex Dakra was range. A primed reach actually felt really good on the weapon. Yeah. My brain kind of fried for a second. I was trying to figure out what to do. So it becomes like 5 meters. So to be only moving towards the enemy with the stance itself. So it feels good. Stop, dude. I mean, the weapon is not bad. Not bad at all. It even feels better now. Maybe the Carnage stuff was messing up with the damage. Yeah, I like range on the weapon. Still, the dual eater is a straight upgrade from this, but this is not a bad weapon at all. What would I suggest them to do with this weapon, as pretty much with every Dex weapon, is to add a effect, just like a syndicate effect. Make so gaining affinity would fill up a bar, and then it would detonate, dealing radiation damage and restoring some energy. It would be amazing. It would not make the weapon like godlike, but it would be just an extra, another thing to incentivize you to use it. That's my opinion, my builds and thoughts on the weapon. Let me know what you think about the weapon in the comments below. For more Warframe content, subscribe to the channel and also leave it a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.